Thanks for coming on in, guys. We're going to be starting here pretty soon.
God, I didn't turn off the volume. Badum.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Doing good, doing good. How are you
Better now that
doing?
you're here.
I'm okay. Got some electrolytes. I'm good.
That's good. That's good.
Sounds like another person recovering from last night.
Hey, it was 4th of July, man.
Mm-hmm. I would have had many, many more shots had I not been the responsible driver and needing to get my children home.
You know what? That is entirely valid. I am glad that I got to stay home and we just walked. I do not know Oro's ETA though.
He's super gung-ho about playing today, too.
Yeah, I might have to just call him real quick.
Absolutely.
I'm a
Scott,
bet
would you like to do
5
that, or
gold
should I?
pieces traffic.
Most
I'm going
definitely.
on a limb. I say you're correct.
Does anybody else have a cat here? And does anybody know if cats like Doritos? Because my cat is dead set on eating my Doritos.
Each cat is different. Some of them want nothing to do with it. Others are more like trash pandas than they are cats. I have a cat that has zero desire for any kind of human people food. Whereas I have another one that is a goat. Will literally eat anything you have and you were willing to give him. It goes as far as will chew on plastic bags to get inside whatever it is.
Oh.
Has an obsession with freaking goldfish. Not
Oh
the
my
actual
God.
fish. The stupid little cracker snack. I cannot leave a box of goldfish up on the counter without finding it the next morning completely strewn about the kitchen because he tore it open and ripped it out like a fucking dog. Jesus Christ.
One of my cats was absolutely obsessed with wasabi peas.
Wasabi peas?
peas? Really?
That is wild!
Oh, if I got a bag of them, he would absolutely come steal the entire thing.
Yeah, I learned the hard way that my cat likes bacon-wrapped hot dogs. Including the bun.
That's absolutely adorable.
We're gonna be fighting. You're taking my bacon wrapped hot dog, cat. I will be definitely booping you on the snoot. You bastard.
Would you like to see the culprit? Because she is absolutely adorable.
Of course.
Yes. Oh my God. Show us some pictures.
Here you go. I have her right here.
Oh, she's so cute.
A tiny little thing. Super long. Adorable. Purring all the way through it. She loves it. And she is a fiend for all human food. I found my sandwich absolutely demolished. Not even 5 minutes leaving it on my desk one time. Evil little thing.
Hey, cat, it's you or me. I draw the line at the sandwich. Wait, what kind of sandwich?
It was a turkey and ham sandwich. It had lettuce, cheese, and some garlic aioli sauce, which got me a little concerned, but she seemed absolutely fine, and she's still alive now.
Yeah, if I ate pork, that would get me in the cat fighting.
You know, it had turkey, not just turkey, it had ham. So I didn't just make it with one meat, I made it with two. And then, I didn't just do regular, no. We dressed this bitch up. We put that garlic aioli, and you stole my sandwich?
Yeah.
Outside with you, cat. Goodbye.
But she was too cute. She was a happy camper.
But the question is, did you remember to pay the cheese tax?
No, I did not. Because at the time, I did not know she likes cheese. I didn't know she liked cheese.
Oh,
I don't think I've met an animal that doesn't like cheese.
I don't think I've met any kind of person that doesn't like cheese.
Seriously.
Including the lactose intolerant people.
Yeah, even lactose intolerant people like cheese. They just can't have it.
I do have a confession, and my dad can attest to this. I absolutely used to hate cheese. I would even peel the cheese off of my pizza. I hated the texture of melted cheese.
It's okay. We can all be wrong sometimes. There's nothing wrong with
I
that.
grew to like it. I have learned.
Melted cheese. What about like string cheese?
I didn't like string cheese.
Fascinating.
I bet you did like American cheese, didn't you?
I didn't. I didn't have
Okay,
any
good,
kind of
good.
cheese. I was a very picky kid.
Not even the Kraft single?
That's what I was gonna ask. Not even
though
a
because I mean it's only like 5% cheese, 99% plastic.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely. I hated the Kraft singles. I hated them. And then I had my first slice of sharp cheddar, and I was like, okay, this isn't bad. And then I learned what Gouda is. And then I grew to love cheese.
You got into the bougie stuff, eh?
Yes, I did.
Cheddar the whole time, and that has no flavor. But when you get some sharp cheddar, you get that real good kick.
Yes, sir. I am also very, very picky about where I eat my macaroni and cheese.
What do you feel about hot dogs?
Hot dogs in my macaroni?
No, period.
Hot dogs, period?
Period.
They have to be beef.
How do you feel about cold hot dogs?
Cold hot dogs. I do like, if you're wondering, like Vienna sausages.
You know, it kind of goes in there with like the American cheese slice. Like I don't know how many times, but you know, growing up as a kid, just had straight up like just a slice of cheese and then just like a single hot dog cold straight out the pack.
I've never had that before.
No? Is that just me?
No. I mean, like, I've had those before, but like I'd microwave them first as a kid.
Takes more time.
Interesting.
I didn't like pop open the Oscar Mayer pack and just start slurping them down.
I thought they were raw.
Have a bologna tube. Take it straight to the throat, bro.
Dude, I thought they were raw. I never thought about eating them cold.
No, that's all processed meat. That shit's super safe.
I have done
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you.
I was judged. I was judged for
I could
eating the
feel the
Vienna
judgment.
sausages cold.
It's okay. I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
No, because Mercy's kids or like Adriana and the cousins were saying that they would microwave them and like warm them up.
They would totally microwave them or cook them into omelets.
Like, you know?
Okay,
Yeah,
if you crack open a can of Vienna sausages, they are meant to be eaten cold.
That's what I thought. Those were my afternoon snack after school.
It's okay. You can't trust that opinion. That's not.
I understand that it says ready to eat, but it tastes better warm.
I've never had them warm. I was scared to try them warm.
Why?
Because I always ate them cold. I'm like, is this going to change like the texture or the taste of them?
No.
I mean, I imagine it's just more like a little smoky kind of thing. Like you'd have, like,
No,
a
it's
smoke
just
on
hotter.
there.
Be smoky if you pan fry it. That's actually pretty good.
A little more
I did
wet
try
to it
Spam
and
for the first
glaze.
time with their family.
Who gragged?
Me, I hate Spam. It is
Wow.
Really?
I find it disgusting.
Get in there.
You're disgusting.
I cannot eat it.
Properly done. If it's seared,
Grandma
really
makes
well,
it in the best fried rice ever. I had it first in Spam fried rice, and that was the best thing I've ever had. Grandma's Spam fried rice tops anything.
It's got to be cubed really well and seared really good.
Freaking
and
love
it's amazing.
musubi.
Oh,
Spam musubi is my favorite thing.
oh my god.
It's
So
actually really
good.
good with like breakfast eggs too.
Mm-hmm. I used to make Spam and egg sandwiches in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, that's so good.
With some cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever eaten Spam.
Oh my gosh. Have it in a fried rice.
I didn't know that was a possibility.
I didn't
Well,
have
I
it until I was
I
16.
haven't eaten pork since I was like 16.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah. If you don't eat
Yeah.
pork, eating the most processed pork that there is probably isn't the way to go.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Maybe like a fresh wild kill sent from the heavens, blessed by the sisters of the Valkyries.
No. Well, they do
Exception
have
may be
turkey
made.
spam, yeah?
Oh yeah.
That we don't talk about that.
Is it not good?
It's not real spam. That's the redheaded stepchild of spam.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Child unit. Are you calling the father unit, or do I need to call the brother unit?
Oh. Oh wait, I think he just texted in the group. Oh, he said he's hopping in just now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. The craziest food that I've ever had, I've only ever had it once, and Grandma has only ever made it once. But I don't know what the Filipino name for it is. But what my cousin called it was chocolate meat.
Yeah. It's
And
Ah,
yeah.
blood sausage.
Yep. And it was basically pork's blood soup.
I don't remember, was it synagogue? No. That was
No.
No, sinigang is the sour soup.
yeah, that was the one with the bok choy.
That one is so good. Oh my gosh, I ask her to make it for me every single time.
Sinigang?
Mm-hmm.
I love sinigang, but the pork's blood is dinuguan.
That's
Oh.
what it is. Yeah.
I can't eat it myself after finding out what it was.
I ate it. It was delicious. I
It is-
did not know what it was. They would not tell me what it was until after I tried it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
You mix
honestly,
it with the rice, and you just don't think.
It was
don't think.
delicious.
Just mix it with the rice and eat it.
Yeah,
It was
it was
so-
good. It's really good. And then I found out what it was later in my life, and I absolutely said no.
Yeah.
If she ever
Can't
makes
have
it
that
again, I
anymore.
can't say no because it was really good.
Have they stuck like balut in front of you yet or no?
I have
Balut?
not tried that, but
Oh.
they did tell me what that was.
Yeah, that one needs a warning.
Mm-hmm.
My golly goodness gracious. I absolutely adore balloon.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, with the little crunchy bits.
Oh
Oh.
no, I can't.
I put some soy sauce and some vinegar on top of it, and then
Yep.
like the baby bird fluids are
Oh
they just
god!
taste really good.
Wait, I'm kind of curious now. I kind of want to try it.
I've had it once because I'm a try everything once kind of person. I did not like it. I'm like one of the few Filipinos that cannot eat it.
I am
Wait,
such
so-
a texture person.
Yeah,
There is
it-
no way in hell
basically
you are going to
just
get
a-
me to crunch into a baby bird. It's not happening.
Is a century egg different, or is that the same thing?
No,
It's
that's
different.
very, very different.
Okay, because they have
Yeah.
offered me to try that too, but I was a little nervous to try that.
My favorite is caldereta.
I don't know what that is.
Caldereta
It's
is
like-
really good too.
Yeah, it's like a red based sauce with olives, potatoes, usually beef or pork, and like
Hmm
it's like a really savory. Oh, it's so good. Like
It's
they
like
use
a-
like green olives.
It's tomato-based stew.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try that. Grandma's gonna teach me how to make sinigang. I'm really excited.
Out of all the broth ones, my favorite is nilaga.
I haven't had that.
It's like a darker one. It's less sour than sinigang.
My family does a lot of instead of like a lot of those ones, they just do a ton of adobo.
I like adobo.
Can never go wrong with adobo.
Mm-mm.
If you like chicken soup, try tinola, which is just basically the same thing. But
Yeah,
it's like with fish sauce and ginger. It's pretty good.
I was not a fan. I was expecting
No?
tomato soup, or not tomato soup. I was expecting like chicken noodle soup.
There's no noodles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just chicken soup.
It wasn't the same.
Eat it with
Funny,
rice, though. It's much better.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything Filipino is eaten. You eat this with rice. There's period in the story. There's always steamed rice.
Yup. It's never not there.
Never not there.
Hello.
Hello.
He arrives.
Can you hear me?
Here,
Yes, we
yes.
Yes,
can.
sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, the stupid computer is updating.
Oh man.
Windows. Gotta love it.
Damn you,
to
Windows.
love it. Would you like to update now? Wait, I don't know what I'm asking. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want anyway.
Would you like
Dude,
to update now?
right?
Yes or no? If you
Yeah.
click no, the system will now shut down until you click yes.
Yeah.
Right? Literally. No, and I hate it when it just freaking shuts down on you out of like randomly, and then you're like, oh, so you try to turn it back on. It's like updates are underway.
That's the worst.
That's
how
like
I
just
feel
as fun
opening
as-
Discord anytime too.
There's always why is Discord always update every single time I launch it? And it's always 12 packets,
Seriously.
and it's the same thing every single time. Why are we updating these same 12 packets every day? What's going on?
Real.
Suspicious.
Every single time I open up Discord, it's like, we're gonna update now. I'm like, is that really necessary?
Apparently, yes, because then it won't launch.
That's just about as much fun as soon as I turn on my computer, it's always like, yo, Windows 11 is available. You should upgrade to that. And I'm thinking, you can go fuck yourself. Why can't I just hit the exit button? It always says, like, remind me later. Could you just stop reminding me, please? I don't need the reminders. I don't want your shitty Windows. Thank you.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But
I
anyways,
believe
welcome.
that is everybody. Welcome, welcome. Do
Excited.
we need to do any reads for stream or anything like that?
Oh no, we've been read in for stream for quite some time.
You gotta rap again. You gotta rap it for the stream.
Yep. Don't forget to go to Grumpy Cookies. We got a new code. What was it? Sands of Fate 20 for 20% off, exclusive to this stream and Mr. Williams' stream. Don't forget to check us out. We are being moving bi-weekly. We'll be meeting next week, and after next week, we will be meeting every other week in the same succession as our other campaign, Whispering Sands of Fate. So we'll be doing 1 weekend on and 1 weekend off, especially during the summertime. Let people be with their families and do the things they have to do, like make sure their wolves don't kill them.
Even D&D players like their families.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow along with the fun. We're solid. Dropping into the next session. What was this, Danny? Looming choices.
Indeed. With all of that done and set out of the way, let us suspend our disbelief as we enter back into the realm of fantasy with today's session, Looming Choices. Last we left our brave band of adventurers, you all had made your way to the Witch's Brew to retrieve the analysis of the chemicals in the device found on the back of the Lunolin that you all had attempted to rescue in the Lost Woods. Kome and Kotake had just about finished analyzing all of the samples, save for the nearly empty pod that remained. They had found that all of the other 19 samples contained sources of strong transmutation magic and contained different DNA from a number of species of animals. For the final pod, they used a wish spell to conjure forth the creature whose DNA resided within that emptied pod. And everyone watched as Oro poofed away from Arhiho's shoulder and right before the old witches. After obtaining a DNA sample and a quick test to heat, it was revealed that that Oro's DNA had been, in fact, a match for the sample of substance that was injected into the Lunalan that caused them to transform into a twisting, writhing ball of flame and into a crumpled corpse of charcoal. As you all prepared to leave, thanking the witches for their insight and work with the request, the witches asked you all to pass along a message to whomever created this magical concoction, as they called her out by name. You watch as the gems on their forehead, a beam of red and blue light, shine down and mix together to create an image of a large coral spire standing tall above violent ocean waves, looking over a coastline. Off on the mainland, a large stone fortress stands against the mountains, leading right up to the mouth of the bay. A flash of lightning overhead, and the image flashes forward towards the spire. It focuses in to a grand hall made of coral, the floors carved and polished like marble. The vibrant colors of the reef bouncing from every direction. Large instruments line the halls, from percussions to winds, strings to brass. Every instrument that you could imagine an orchestra would need. All of them now sit alone. Nobody in sight. The image flashes and focuses in once more, this time on a grand bedroom. Fine sheets, blankets, and pillows line a large bed. In the center of it, a woman appears to be asleep. She appears to have very little mass under the blankets. Her hair is pulled tightly back behind her head in a ponytail. She appears to have some sort of facial cream on her face and a slice of cucumber over each eye as she slumbers peacefully, a smile draped across her face. And Kome and Kotake ask you to pass along a message to this woman. From two mad witches to another, Maestra Vex. Your craftsmanship is shite. We've never seen something so vile and evil that forces such a horrible, painful, and violent transformation that was so easily broken down, as they both cackle. The image fades as the two witches bid you farewell. And you all head back outside as the door closes and you cross over to a shaded table in the nearby park area. And you all now have some time to discuss what it is you wish to do next. The threat of Bizathuth and the Lunala in the Lost Woods. The missing Zora Choir, High Inquisitor, Maestra Vex, and the Coral Spire in the Great Bay. We shall find out, as the scene is now yours. What are you all doing?
Hee-ho.
Yes. What? Yes.
I think that we are DM. Are we all gathered together?
Yes.
Okay. next time someone jabs me with a damned syringe, I need you to stop them from doing that.
So are you
But
Lucius now? Are you back to Orinarius?
no, I'm back to Oro.
Okay. So Arhiho is gonna like grab you and like face you, or are you already facing me? Right? Are
Yes.
you turning? So like I will Arhiho looks you up and down, and then like he'll kind of like open your robe, or like like look in your jacket, or like under your cloak, or whatever it is, like kind of like try and look at where they stabbed you with the quote unquote needle, trying to look for the puncture mark. Because from what I remember, it was it's like the size of a pinprick, right? What was that, Danny?
Yeah.
It was very tiny. It was a butterfly needle. You know, the ones that you use for like little tiny children.
Exactly. Giving like vaccines for the babies.
Yeah.
Listen, if I could.
First off, before you ever do that again, please ask for my consent. I don't want you to just lift up my robe and begin looking at my bare flesh. At least wine and dine me before you do that. I know that we are brothers and I love you, and
I didn't lift your skirt. I'm not looking at those chicken legs. We already know there's nothing down there. I was just trying to make sure that you're okay, and I pat you on the chest, like, you know, solid, trying to make sure you're solid.
oh, go easier.
Oh, no, don't worry. It was plenty soft. Like, I go to hit you, and there's like a light, like, I caress your chest. Oops. At this point, I don't know that we have any more business left to attend to. I
DM?
have a little bit of money left. When was the last time we went to the mask shop? Do we have any masks on loan?
DM, really quick.
Yes.
When they pulled my blood, they found that was used. Like, Beezatooth was using it in a way as like a poison. Is that what it was?
You would have been able to kind of easily surmise that your DNA is basically being used as a catalyst to cause instantaneous combustion.
Ah, death bomb. Right.
Isn't that kind of what you do?
No, it's different, but similar. Yes. I don't know. I just don't want that falling into the wrong hands, which it already has. But could you imagine if he further synthesizes it and replicates it? The entire underbelly would have access to something that can instantaneously kill. But
I mean, what
I don't
could
know.
be able to, clearly this is meant to be some sort of weapon. It is either going to destroy you, or you can use it, like gain some sort of facilities from using the different samples. Maybe if you were able to absorb, I don't know.
I think we need to ask what the rest of the group wants to do.
Toddy? Beat? Easy.
Beat has some concerns about consent.
Who's touching who? Oh. I mean, I didn't, like, assault him.
Okay, but, you know, you need to ask for a request to be able to touch somebody else's body. So Beat is not very happy right now.
Okay. Arhiho would probably not understand that yet. Or why you would be. This is normal. Dee Dee?
Yes.
You have any opinions on the matter and which way we're moving forward? Or anything you desire to do in town before we leave? From what I understand or remember or recall, Akari is lining up travel arrangements for us on the boat. Is he not? Correct? If I recall?
Think he is? Remind me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lineback's ship. We can go to the Great Bay, or we can figure out what's going on with this Bizzetooth, and yeah.
I mean, I feel as though we were pretty unprepared when we went in there the last time. By the time we got to him, I was fairly depleted. I don't know.
I, for one, think that we need to go to him sooner rather than later.
I do agree with that.
Yeah, you never want a wizard to have too much prep time. And if we need to find more information, maybe we can actually talk to Amila instead of completely shutting her out. She seems to know a lot of what's going on with over on that side.
You trust to let her know about what is going on? You don't think she could be some sort of problem? The politics in this town seem to be not right all the time.
Or we could go in blindly. But out of everybody else in this town, she is the one that knows the most.
That is true.
And she gave she gave Oro something that helps him move around the town, so he doesn't have to sneak around being invisible all the time. And if she didn't give us that information, we would never have found that a base of their operations was in the Lost Woods, or that Ilonala was captured there. Her end was unfortunate, but we wouldn't have found that out if she didn't tell us.
All of this gives Arhijo just like a further and further and further sinking feeling as he's avoided this person for so long, all the time, trying to avoid communication in every single facet, and here we are at the end. Probably having to talk to her anyways. I think that would be our best move. I think you're right. I'm going to have to swallow my pride on that one. That means we'd have to go back to Madame Gomez? That means I might have to see Mr. Farquaad too, huh?
So yeah.
Okay. Well, you can lead the way. Go ahead.
Now, you are the leader of this group, as you always proclaim. You may lead us to the mayor's office.
Did not elect that. That was elected from them. I fought that for quite some time. Okay, pseudo leader.
Josh has seen some of your journal entries, oh leader of the great sages.
What? Who's giving out my information? I don't keep a journal. That's somebody else's.
As you all begin to move, I need you all to give me a perception check.
Why? Why is that always my role?
Wait, you're walking around right now as Oro? Cause I'm gonna need to bonk you on the head, sir.
I am.
Let's see. I'm gonna leave it up to fate.
B, can I get a perception? Oh, there it is. As you all kind of begin to get up and start to move, Akari, Didi, and Beat, you all three kind of look over as you see a guard standing nearby. He does not appear to have noticed you all just yet.
Seeing the guard.
Oh, go ahead.
Wait, you said all, right? Everybody?
No,
you were talking to Didi?
It is Didi, Akari, and Beat who noticed the guard.
Very weird.
I want to immediately try and stand, like, in the guard's view of Oro just to hide him a little bit because I'm very, very worried about him walking around as his normal self.
You're not gonna say anything, Didi? Goodness.
I don't want you to panic. I just want to do it discreetly. I don't want you to panic.
I shove Oro under the tree. Kind of like the Ahegao thing. And just be like, why are you in your regular form? Turn back into turn back into squirrel.
Oh my god. Gods be damned. You're right. I'm so sorry. I was so caught up with what's happening and all the information that we just found out about my blood.
Turn.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
As he starts a 2-minute dialogue.
And yes, I'm going to turn into Lucius Aurelius Maximilius.
As you do so, Didi, you glance over. The guard has now just turned his head and looked towards you all.
I'm gonna let out a deep sigh.
Akari, thank you. May I climb up on your shoulder?
Sure. And as he does, I flick him over to Arhito.
You flick me over to Arhio?
Yeah, I toss you. I gently toss you.
Okay.
He's not that far away.
There's a big difference between flick and gently toss. By the gods, Arhio, do you like?
Well, let's see how my aim is.
Figure like what, like a sleight of hand as he like tries to run up you real quick.
If you're going underhand, give me a sleight of hand. If you're throwing him overhand, give me a strength or an athletics.
We'll try sleight of hand. An 11.
DM, please be generous.
I would love to try to do a sleight of hand, but I have to remember that beat is not the same as G'day.
I mean, Beat can still do actions that G'day would do. If it's in character.
No, Beat, it's okay.
Yeah, but he has a +1, not a +7 like G'day does.
You go to reach out as I'm flying through the air and accidentally slap me down to the ground.
Oro, give me an acrobatics.
Right, of course. An acrobatics with
what he excels in. I'm certain of
right.
it. Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I have a 0 to my acrobatics.
He's climbing. Freaking Akari like thrusts him off of him with his shoulder. Oro does 2 flips in the air, lands on my shoulder, and like just like a sideways, like holding on to the side of my head, like, hey, this was what I meant to do. Yep.
I am a flying squirrel.
You feel you feel the breeze when you get thrown as it wafts up underneath your now squirrel-sized robes. A flying squirrel indeed.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna need a different picture for your character on Roll20 or on the stream. When you switch over, I'm gonna have to switch you over to freaking your squirrel form.
Oh my gosh, yes please. Yes please.
Alright, now I have a squirrel on my shoulder, Lucius, and we'll head, if I'm not mistaken, towards the mayor's office, correct?
That is correct.
And if I'm not mistaken, we're finding the little creepy girl that knows who we may or may not be, is that correct? And that found Oro in the middle of the forest?
Yes, while I was crying.
It's not creepy.
She's very creepy, Akari, let's be real.
You're a talking squirrel.
What was a child doing in the middle of the forest? In the middle of the night, in the random bush that he was in?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, he's not the sneakiest of our group.
And little girls are very creepy.
And talked about knowing that he's from the, like, with the connections and the peace and the being a test.
I walk into the mayor's office and just try to find her.
As you go to open the door to the mayor's office, you find that the door itself does not budge, as it appears to be locked. You look up to a sign that is has been hung right next to the door of the mayor's office that says closed for the weekend.
Weekend? What is the Hylian equivalent of a Saturday?
Hylian Saturday. I don't fucking know.
What, none of your iceberg knowledge tells you the days of the week?
Sorry, they don't have that. They only have day 1, 2, and 3. It was supposed to be 7.
Well, each of those 3 days get 2 days, and then on the 7th day there was rest. So you just get the 1 day. It's just Sunday.
Each of those 3 days get 2 days. And carry the 4 plus the 6 times. How many days are here?
Has it even been a day?
By the way,
I know that it has been over a day.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
You have been in town for roughly, what is it now? 3.5 days?
Yeah. Since we came back.
Mm-hmm.
We still haven't been over to the curio shop, have we?
I mean, the place that's closed.
For some strange reason, it's understaffed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, did you have another way of contacting her? Or know where she frequents? I hear you could find her in the bush in the forest.
Or, she is a maid. It could just be she's on her day off. But do you have the hairpin? We can contact her through that.
Oh, yes, that's right, Akari. Let's contact the not creepy girl through a not creepy hairpin. And I pull out the hairpin.
Okay.
Is it tiny? Because I'm tiny now? And my bag is tiny?
Yes. For ease of RP, yes.
I hand it to you, Akari.
I can't. I believe it has to be on.
Oh.
And also, I would just like to remind you that you are literally... She may not be here, but you are bullying a girl that is at most 13. And I try and clip the hairpin on Oro. You're gonna have to contact her anyways. I believe she gave...
bullying. If anybody was bullying anybody, she was bullying him.
That doesn't... Can you try and please contact her so we can get this over with?
Ruffle his hair. It's okay, kiddo. I got your back.
It's not a kid either.
And DM, I'm gonna go ahead and contact her.
What do you say?
Little girl, we would like to meet and figure out what best move forward. We would appreciate your contacting us. Can you, please? Thank you.
You hear a pause for a couple of seconds before you get a message in your head, presumably from the hairpin, as you hear Amila's voice. 37 hours, 47 minutes, 55 seconds. That's how long it took you to contact me. Subject 17. I thought you were more attentive than this.
I turn back and I explain to the rest of the group what she said.
Are you going to reply?
Well, I would like to know how to respond. I am not sure that we can trust her still. It makes no sense that she would be so close to the situation without being some sort of spy for Bizatooth. Why is she allowed to move about freely? Why is she not one of his experiments?
Why
Because
didn't you
you
tell
put
her
that-
your name is Oro?
And
Don't let her call you Subject 37, 27.
you put that title on her. She hasn't really actually shown us her allegiance. But if she was a spy for Busy and he was after you and she snuck up on you in the woods, she could have knocked you out herself if she's such a powerful caster. Or enemy.
Think at this point
But she didn't.
we have to try Oro. Lucius.
My name, and I'm gonna go back to the hairpin. My name is Oro. Ordinarius. That is how you will address me. I am not a subject anymore. And we still had concerns regarding your integrity. But yes, we would like to meet up and figure out things.
Be more attentive.
Very well. Meet me in Northern Clocktown in the park in, let's say, 30 minutes.
She wants to meet in 30 minutes in Northern Clocktown.
Well, yeah, tell her yes. That's we came here to find her, so that is ideal.
Yes,
Minutes.
Yes,
we
30
will meet.
minutes.
And I turn back. Yes, we will meet in 30 minutes.
Fantastic.
Do I hear any-
I'll see you then. Are you bringing along Akari, Arhiho, Beat, and Foursquared?
Huh?
Yes, I am. Don't worry, Dee Dee.
What?
Go back to being yourself.
I am myself.
Response makes the bit so much better.
All right. Until then, what do we do?
Northern Clocktown is kind of a walk, so we can start walking. Unless you two want a doomsday prep for a 13-year-old girl.
Before
I
I'd
can
asked,
meet you all there.
Did anybody have any of the loaned out masks? Do we have any business left here at the Happy Masks shop or anything else we can avoid coming back here if we need to?
Dee Dee has a mask, doesn't she?
I thought we had returned those because it was the time. But I can check my inventory.
I know we usually loan one out. We didn't have more than one, did we?
I didn't have any mask.
Yeah, I didn't as well.
think we were loaning out the stone mask and eventually... No, we weren't loaning out the stone.
It was the
Didn't that
gift.
end back... The gift, yeah. The stone mask, is that in...
That was good days.
And then eventually I think that made its way over to Oro, correct?
Yeah.
Oro, do you have that in your inventory list?
Of course not. And then I look in my bag, and sure enough, it's there.
Yes,
I have it.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys at Northern Clock Town.
Oh wait, we're coming. We're coming. Don't worry.
Don't be so disappointed, Akari.
As he walks away, we kind of like follow
Yeah, I'm
behind,
walking.
fucking bantering, like, "Hey, don't leave us behind."
No, do your business at the salesman. I need a
Akari
minute.
doesn't want to be seen with us.
He never does.
Just to be, whatever happened to the bunny ears? That was kind of lost with Farquaad.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's how he cleans all those rooms so quickly.
Exactly.
We can't take that away from him.
Yeah. All right, sweet. So yeah, we follow along, chasing him into the sunset and towards Northern Clocktown.
God, they're following me. I start flying.
And you all make your way towards Northern Clocktown. It takes a bit of time to get up there. Was there anything you would all like to discuss?
I mean, it's the looming question. Do we try and become stronger before we go and address Beetletooth? Or do we go back and... I mean... I think it really depends now on the information we get from this encounter. Whether or not we move forward one way or the other, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we see what she has to say, and from there we make a decision.
Yeah, that's all I've been asking.
Alright. Give her at least that. All my pride. Still say she's creepy.
You're a war priest with pride. Isn't that dangerous? Isn't that like a sin?
What? Why would that be a sin?
Yeah. It's different in my world, I guess.
I mean, all our meanwhile are good. We fight evil. We sacrifice ourselves so that we may destroy evil in all places. I am prideful of my people and my mission and the things we have done. Usually I am prideful in my ability to discern who is good and evil. In this factor, I am going to have to swallow my pride. And whereas I think that child is pure evil incarnate, we're going to speak to her like she isn't. It's pretty simple. It's just, you know.
I mean, yeah, it should be easy to do that. You traveled with G'day for so long.
Really?
We all cope in different ways.
Not too soon?
We all cope in different ways.
Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch.
But are you doing okay about it? She was your longest friend.
I am doing better when we have things to do and I don't have to think about that. I would We all experience loss. I generally do not let myself become close to people that I may lose. An inevitability. It is inevitable that
What
we
was that?
lose those ones that are close to us. And I must accept that if I am to let you and you, or even you, become friends or what seems to be close to family, that if that loss happens, that it will come with a different pain that I am generally not accustomed to. But it makes us who we are and makes us stronger and better and fight for something more. I shouldn't have left her there in that prison. I should have got her out and let her free into the swamps. I feel a little bit of regret. The final words she had for me were so harsh, but also kind. Reliving a little bit of what was. Have to be okay with it. There is still a task ahead, and even though it may make me feel one way or the other when I think about it now, it doesn't change that which must be and will be. Just as I was saying, we Armino have one goal: hunt down and kill evil. Little resolve sets in his eyes, his face turns a little bit more stern. Kind of shutting out those feelings. You must stay focused at the task at hand, and I accept my fate as one of the chosen people that is here to save this place. I will feel these other feelings later.
Just. All right. And I'll pat him on the shoulder.
I appreciate the effort in communicating. I know that you, as much as you say, are just a mercenary.
It's still true.
I know you have at least a heart in there and care at least a little bit. As much as you say, you don't. Especially at least for that fine friend you have, Josh.
Yeah. I find it much easier to work with people if you actually like them, so.
Indeed true.
So, it's okay to get a little close.
What about you, Beat?
Beat, if you're talking, you're muted.
Maybe the baby?
Maybe.
What about you, Dee Dee? How do you feel about the quote-unquote loss of one of our close friends? Losing Good Day.
Vivi is quiet for a minute, and she's still obviously processing the loss of G'day, because she did feel very, very close to her, even if it was for a shorter time than you all knew her.
I mean, Beat obviously never really met G'day, so
I guess
he
more of
doesn't
in a
have.
line of, what'd you think of that whole spectacle? Because you saw her rising into the ship, and the goodbye video, right? Was Beat there for that?
I don't think he was.
I want to say Beat was at least on deck.
I mean, I know we
because
broke
everyone
into
else
the
was on the
jail.
pier.
But yeah, I don't think that he ever really got to know who G'day was.
Makes sense.
So he really doesn't have too many feelings about the loss of her.
Oh, definitely don't want to ask Squirrel Man. Might go on for at least an hour. I believe we,
Well, I, for one, am terribly saddened, though I did not know her well. That is a thing that sits crooked in my chest, like a bone set wrong. I didn't know G'day the way you knew her, Ariho. You had shared meals with her. But so did I. We fought beside each other. I earned the particular weight of her gaze when she looked at someone and decided they are worth my time. I, Ornarius, had been in her orbit briefly. A passing comet to her fixed star. And yet, my chest is not as empty as her cell is. I missed her quite terribly. Do you understand?
who are you directing that to?
You.
Yes. I understand.
How do you truly feel?
There's loss, but there's also hope and a little relief. We are here to help and save, like I had spoken multiple times, but town will ever be changed now. The Kyoto shop, the bird that guard their families. Loss. Was it intentional? I do not believe so. But they did many good things. But she also did things that made me question and wonder. So, I am filled with questions, wonder, indecisiveness.
Today, genuinely enjoyed our hero. And that made it a lot more painful when everybody came to see her in prison. And then just being joined up to the Valkyries.
Part of the interactions.
Your footsteps fall as these heavy conversations drag on over the course as you make your way to Northern Clock Town, where the cobblestone steps eventually turn to a hardened dirt path that is well kept. You look around as you see the park itself appears to be completely empty. There's almost an unusual silence among the park, as you can distinctly hear the winds blowing through the trees. You hear the sounds of water falling from the fountain as the fountain sprays vibrantly. And as you take a couple steps further in, you begin to kind of take a look around. All of the flowers themselves almost seem to be brighter, more alive, as a gust of wind will blow through as the flowers bob and dance in the breeze. And then you hear the sound of a guitar, strumming a melancholic song just beyond the fountain's waves. What are you all doing?
This is a weekend. It's kind of dead. I turn on the monocle of truth to see if there's anything hiding invisibly.
You look around and you don't see anything.
Rio's getting in my head.
Yes, we followed the music.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
The sounds of your footsteps change from the sound of small stones and pebbles shifting beneath your feet to the sounds of the bottom of your boots softly gliding along the grass. As you round the fountain, you see a singular child with rosé hair and a moonflower pin, a guitar in her hands, as she strums along that melancholic tune. As you approach her, the strumming stops as the final note rings out softly. And you hear her speak. So, I guess the pleasantries are not that needed. Given the tone of the conversation.
I look at her, and my mind is doing terrible arithmetic, calculating backwards. I'm trying to determine, based on what I see, she looks like, and DM, you said she looks to be about 13?
Correct.
Trying to determine if she was in the compound while I was in it, if I can rack my mind and see in any way if she was on one of the other tables, if she was behind any of the doors that I never opened because I was too afraid or too broken or too focused on getting myself out to wonder who else was in. I mean, just trying to rack my brain, and as she says that, there's a hesitation, and then no. Quiet, almost inaudible. And I say, you know me as 17. Like I said, I am Ornarius.
Well, of course I know you as 17. That was the name that you were given at your creation, after all.
At that, I stop. What do you mean, at my creation?
How would you even know that? What? Many of us, I myself, am having a hard time trusting you, because how do you know this kind of things?
That is a difficult question to answer. All you need know is that I am on neither Beezathuth. I am neither on Beezathuth's side, nor yours. All I stand is to right the balance.
Balance? What balance?
Beezathuth's interference. His mere presence and his continued expansion in this world has thrown the scales off. In order for realities to function, there must be a balance in place. For this world, it is good and evil. With Beezathuth's interference, the scales have tipped to evil. I merely mean to right those scales. I assume you found something quite interesting on your little escapade? And she gives you a rather snide smirk.
Arhiho lifts his shoulder up a little bit to raise Lucius, as I think he's still right there holding on.
I am.
Kind of looking up at him.
So you tell me that I've been created, that you are here on benevolent terms in an effort to balance the scales, and you expect me to believe this?
Have I led you astray yet?
I don't know. Who are you? Speak plainly.
I am Amila.
And who is Amila?
Well, Amila is Amila. And she kind of gestures to herself. She takes a strum on the guitar.
Does she appear differently through the lens?
That's a good question. Does she, DM?
That is a good question. Give me a sec.
I figured that was the silence. I was like, oh, wait. You give me a toy, I'm gonna play with it.
Akari, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay.
It's not Saren, but you know.
Well, I mean, Saren only gets natural 20s when there's drama happening.
Or when he's
or with his gods. Okay. Akari, I'll go ahead and whisper you something.
Okay.
Ooh, a whisper.
I know, right?
In character bleed, I'm getting secrets.
Rude. I don't. He might be hiding in the room.
There you go. So, tell me, Orinarius. Four squared. She looks over at Dee Dee. Did you find something interesting in your stroll the other evening?
Did we?
Yeah, she's the one that left you the note to that led you to the Lunala in the forest.
Oh, that
And
okay.
You know, the stabby sample machine of summon the Oro and get a light injection or sample drawn.
At that, there's gonna be a pause. I'm gonna look at Dee Dee, and I'm gonna say, "Are you saying that she's created too?"
Well, no, I just think it's a cute nickname for her.
Yeah, thanks. Foursquare. Hold on, do we all know that note was from her?
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay.
Yes, we found something interesting. Why are you playing games? This makes no sense. This is the kind of shit that Bizatooth would do. Because if Bizatooth made me, and I am one of his creations, that means that and I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but it comes out, it means that I don't matter. It means that I am just a plaything.
Do not say that. That is not true in the least. It does not matter how one is created. It only matters what they do with that life that which is given. I will not listen to that nonsense. Do not. Like pat you, like a little bonk you on the nose. You are Ornarius, fireman, bookman, the favor of town, slayer of dragons, the champion of somethings, of flying in the air, valiantly, all those things you'd say, you know.
Thank you, Arhiho. I'm just not sure if I believe that right now. But you're right, it doesn't matter. How does she... I look at Amila, and then I gesture to Dee Dee. How does she play into all of this?
She's part of your band, is she not? One of the sages of this realm.
I look at you, Dee Dee. Is this true? Do you consider yourself one of the sages?
I you consider searching out history and the knowledge of my people as being a sage, then yes, I would. And she seems very defensive as she's watching this lady. Dee Dee clearly does not like this woman.
That's just the sour look. She's looking at you, Dee Dee.
You led us to that other Lunala. Did you have any
Tuesday.
part in her pain?
Tuesday evening.
Well, you heard from
maybe
Kome
not
and
Tuesday
Kotake,
evening.
did you
Tuesday
not?
afternoon, maybe.
I don't
I said,
care
you
what
can
they
hang
said.
out
I'm
here
asking
if you
you.
don't want to, drive out here and then just pick them up and leave.
I did not.
But she might want to.
While I was aware that this would happen, I played no part in any pain and suffering that may come of it.
Do you mean that honestly?
Well, of course. I have my own part to play in this story, after all. Just as you all do.
What is that part?
I'm just so thrown off. How does a 13-year-old little girl have anything to do to be involved with any of this? I mean, how old are you, Oro? How long have you been alive?
I'm only 27.
How would somebody that is only 13 years old, I look her up and down.
She
You
was
know what?
created to look that way. Weren't you?
She points at you, Akari. Bingo.
So you were created.
Of course. I had a role to play in this world, and thus I was created to fulfill that role.
Oh. There has to be many of you, isn't there? You can't be the only one.
Well, the only one here. Yes, I am. As for everywhere else, well, I'll leave that to your imaginations.
Did y'all meet any other pink-haired people in your journeys?
Not that I can recall.
I can't remember, no.
So, who created you and sent you then?
Unfortunately, that is a question that I am not at liberty to disclose. All you need know that it is not Bizathuth nor Maestra Vex. I am only here as an overseer.
As an overseer, what does that mean?
As I've explained, my sole duty is to keep the balance of this place.
So is the fact that you're here means... and helping us... What is... light and dark, the dark is currently ahead?
She points another finger at you, Akari. Ding ding!
That feels so demeaning.
She's meaning it as demeaning, trust me.
It would seem that we have no choice but to say in this factor that the enemy of our enemy is a friend.
I guess, but I don't like it.
Proceed to move closer. So, we are at the crossroads now. We have two choices. Would you help give us any clarity on the two options that we are about to make? Wait, who's here?
On what you would consider the larger threat. Regardless, both Bizathuth and Maestra Vex are tied to the imbalance.
Mainly because they also don't belong here.
She looks at you and smiles and raises her finger once more. Ding, ding, ding! In a very childlike, playful manner, she's not trying to sound demeaning.
I know, it just feels that way.
Don't let her lie to you, Akari.
Let's see. Bizatooth is the one that experiments with your blood, correct?
Yes.
Right. We are closer to him. It may take us a while to get to the
That would be
Great
Maestra.
Fairy. That's Maestra. But did we not just see Maestra with Bizatooth? Not that long ago, and now she ends up at the Great Base so quickly? Well, they must be able to teleport or something.
The twin. Sounds to me like we're leaning on going back into the forest, huh?
It is the closer one.
Better to get the job done before we move on to the next task, I suppose. Ooh.
It's just either way, one of them will have more time to prepare whatever they're doing. And when we get to the other one, I just feel like it will be, simply put, just worse. But that will be true with either of them. I say since the woods are so close and Bizatooth seems to be a bigger threat?
Well, we had the visual. We saw them. We retrieved the object. We got the little word on it.
He is the lizard.
What are we going?
She is just... Oro, who would be the bigger threat?
You see, when you look at me, Akari, to ask that question, you see me currently just staring down at the ground. And I don't respond. It's like I don't even register that you asked me a question.
Alright. I understand it's a difficult situation for my friend to decide, but then I look to Amila. You sent us to the Lost Woods for a reason, and that's where Bizatooth is stationed. I'll take that as a hint that he may be the worst of the two. So, I look to my companions, but I'll say to go after the one in the woods.
Thank you for actually voicing an opinion on that. Given everything that is happening, I second that. I think we should indeed go back, address the threat that is here before we set out on the boat. Who knows what happens in travels on our way to the coast.
And if she can appear here, but then to the bay so quickly, wherever he's hiding, there might be something that speeds up their travel.
Or helps us get back.
Yes.
I told myself for years.
No, I didn't.
I made up stories, beautiful stories, terrible stories. Every possible reason why someone would leave a child on a doorstep. I had a favorite. My favorite was that she was a fire genasi too, my mother. That she had the same flames, the same golden eyes, and she left me at the guild hall because she knew that I would burn too bright for wherever she was. That I was too much, too loud, too hot. And she loved me enough to give me a place that could contain me. I used to lie awake and imagine her hands. I would picture them like mine, warm like mine. And I would think she touched me once, at least once, before she left. She must have held me and felt the fire in me and known it was hers. And you see tears are streaming down my face now. But there were no hands. You see my face wrinkle up in anger. There were steel fingers and rune light and laboratory and a process. I was not born, I was iterated. I was not a child. I was a prototype. Balance the scales. What scales? His scales? The scales of what he did to us? To me? To every number on every table? Or do you mean something else? Something... How do you know what I am? How does a 13-year-old girl know what Experiment 17 is? Fuck your scales. I make my own damn scales. And if you see him, tell him where I am. Because I'll be waiting.
Then you'll never see him, because he will never show up. And this world will plunge into darkness as Bizathuth sucks it dry for all that it's worth.
So that's the
Tell
game.
me, You thought the fires of the guild halls, when they burned, was a sight? Imagine that. But the entire planet, scorched and razed, for one man's will and gain.
Well, then where do we find him?
Should already know. You saw him in the Lost Woods, yes? Follow the trail.
Then that is where we go. And I look to the rest of the group.
Arhijo definitely like put up his fist to kind of do like a, I guess, kind of fist bump for Mr. Lucius. I'd say pat your back, but it'd be kind of like hard to pat your back while you're on my shoulder.
And my tiny squirrel hand reaches out and fist bumps you. And I look to the rest of the group. Are we in agreement?
I mean, yeah.
Beat, would you be so kind as to join us back into the woods?
I think we lost Beat in Discord.
He's coming with us.
Beat kind of looks at you and says you'll probably have to get clearance from Tetra first, but he should be fine. Something Bizathu didn't ask permission.
Beat did not hear the word consent a single time during that, so of course.
Oh yeah, sorry. Beat doesn't know that me and Squirrel Man have some sort of contract for, mounting purposes. However you want to interpret that.
Cut to a moaning squirrel.
Oh no.
Anyways.
Yeah, Kai says, yeah. I mainly want to go so we can close out a chapter in your book.
I nod at you, Akari. And I nod in general, but my eyes are staring intently at Amila, burning into her. There is rage filling my face right now.
He offers you a soft smile.
Yeah, that's the problem with you neutral beings. You always lack the most important thing. That's empathy.
whether we lack empathy or not isn't that much of a relevant question. We all feel differently about different things.
It's important for the ones who have to solve and live through it.
You watch after she says that. Both of my hands ignite in flame. Not gradually it just erupts. And it's white. I look directly at Amila. I need to say something to you now. And I need you to hear it. And my voice is quiet, controlled. Not as a threat. Not as a bluster. Not as the ranting of a man who is afraid and covering his fear with fire the way he always does. I've been lied to by the only thing I have ever called a teacher. I have been framed for murders I did not commit. I have been hunted across Ravnica by every guild that draws breath. I have watched Valkyries take a woman I was trying to save. I have been carried by the scruff as a cat. I have been sold as meat, as a squirrel. I have danced for prison guards. I have washed my own clothes in a pirate's room and complained to a basin. And I have survived all of it. Every indignity, every betrayal, every moment where the universe looked at me and said, "Let us see what this one can endure." And I endured it, and I kept burning, and I did not stop. But if you are his, if you are his hand, his instrument, his latest design, sent here with soft words and a young face and a story perfectly calibrated to reach inside me and find the one thing I have left and take it, if you have looked at me broken, sitting in the dirt, learning that I was made and not born, and you have seen an opportunity, I swear to every god that has ever cast a shadow over Ravnica, I swear to the world soul that lives beneath the city streets, I swear to whatever force saw fit to put fire in the thing that was built and not born. I swear on a table where I lay as a child, and the compound where I bled, and the name I gave myself because no one gave me anything. Amila, nothing in this city will stop me. Not the Azorius and their writs, not the Boros and their legions, not the Dimir and their shadows, not Melina and her elegant cages, not the walls of Ravnica itself. I will burn through all of it, through stone and ward and law and sky, through every institution and every barrier and every force that stands between me and the thing that used me and made me and called me a number. And if you are part of that thing, if there is even a thread connecting you to that automaton, I will find it and I will follow it. And at the end of it, I will be standing in front of you again, and I will not be sitting in the grass, and I will not be broken, and I will not be asking questions. The fire he put in me, or the fire I was, I do not know anymore.
I do not know what is mine and what is his, and that alone is reason enough to burn the world down. That fire has kept me alive through things that should have killed me 100 times over. Imagine what it will do when I stop trying to stay alive and start trying to make something dead. I want to trust you, Amila. Please, let me trust you. Because I am so tired of burning people who could have been friends. And at that, I sit down on Arhiho's shoulder. And I let out the longest sigh, as though I was holding my breath through the whole of it. And I lean against your neck and head, Arhiho, and you feel how weary I am as my squirrel body slumps against you.
Keep that fire burning, Oronarius. It will serve you well when you go to confront Pizathuth and Maestra. If you find your fire going out, just remember that resolve that you just monologued off to me. If you find yourself faltering even then, and she looks at everyone else in the group, you do not stand alone.
Thank you for your help in having it be a little easier for us to move about the town. And I apologize about how I treated you in the inn. Moving forward, I hope that our goals align and I can grow to trust you more, and that that we can do good.
It was very creepy, Amila. You kept trying to come in and clean our room. Arhiho was half naked, and you said it's okay.
Yes, if you call standing there in front of the door fully clothed while you frantically write on a scribble a piece of paper of things that you need. Yes, he was totally naked.
At that, I look at her and I just stare at her. How did you?
She gives you a wink.
Okay, alright. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, okay, look, I've been defending you so much that I can't defend.
Alright. Yep. You know,
She kind of sighs a little bit.
She's a god. Yep, this is a god right here. Alright. Never mind. She already knows. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. Trust has just been given. Okay. So it sounds like we're decided. We have our new target. Our next mission. The next goal. Can you give us any more information? Did you show her the device already? Did you guys show her the thing?
Oh,
the
no.
Injector? Do we want to do that?
I'm assuming she knows about it already, but Akari will hand it to Arhiho if he asks for it.
Yeah. I'm curious. What can you tell us about this? It sounds like you already know we found something. Ask to see the object, the sample collector.
One of Maester Vex's and Bizathus' handiwork, to say. Uses the technology of what Bizathus has been creating, and the wicked chemical concoctions dreamt up by Maestra.
Are they in the forest right now?
Do not understand.
Well, one of them is.
And the other one?
Great Bay.
What time of day is it right now?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception, everyone?
Oh, everyone?
Is our heroes, yes.
I'm so sorry. I thought it was just our hero.
Sorry. Yeah,
the
I
way
thought
you
it was
worded
also
that, it
just
sounded like it's
Arhiho.
me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh!
Nice!
It's all the
Very
secret details.
Nicely done, Akari.
I can't wait to get this to 30.
Dee Dee, perception?
I'm so sorry. I was checking on the cat.
You're
Don't.
good.
Nope, you're not good, Dee Dee. We lost because of you.
It wasn't my fault. Yeah. Shush. You got a 5. You got a 5. Holy shit.
Honestly, it's really inconsiderate. Honestly, just saying. Okay, all right.
Super inconsiderate, Dee. How dare you?
I didn't roll a 5.
Your perception means nothing.
No, really. I saved you. I covered you. I carried you. As you were a squirrel.
Didi, Akari. Sorry, let's do it this way. Arhiho, Oro. As you kind of begin to think of Arhiho, as you begin to think of what time of day it is, you kind of look up. And the rest of you can kind of see the sky as well. Arhiho, Oro, the sky appears to be at like an early twilight type of, so probably somewhere around 6:30. You can begin to see the soft orange glow peering over the walls of the park of Northern Clocktown. Didi and Akari, you two in particular, kind of notice along the skyline as almost like there's a slight shift, almost like a wave, as if you're peering up at the water's surface. But the twilight appears to be, for the most part, stable, as far as you could tell. Yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
Question. How long did it take us in travel time to get from inside the forest back to Clocktown?
So by the time that you guys went from Linebeck's ship into town, and you guys didn't wake up until probably around like 11 a.m. So then you went to the Witch's Brew, which put you around like 12:30-ish, and 30 minutes to get here. So, yeah.
I'm more referring to when we first escaped Beezatooth flying away because everybody was kind of low and like out of spell slots.
Oh, that was around, I want to say like 2 or 3 in the morning? No. Because you guys got there around midnight.
I'm just trying to get a bearing.
Probably somewhere around 1.
It would take us to get back to where we were if we left now in travel time.
Oh, in travel time to get back?
Right.
Probably 3 hours? 3-4 hours?
Well, if we left now, do like a night mission. Take him out while he's sleeping.
Well, he was awake when we got there.
Well, maybe he's a night person. If he sleeps that much, we just does a lot of drugs.
Did you say a lot of drugs?
Fair.
Those concoction things that he makes, yeah?
Yeah, there's no way there's not a Ravnica version of Adderall here.
Dude.
Well, we should probably prepare. We have the time.
In town for 3 days, I don't think we can do much more preparing, can we?
I don't know. I've done a lot of the errand jobs. I don't know what you guys need. Or what else you guys could get.
Once the currency has been spent, I have a little extra. I know we are pretty low on potions, yes?
Were you able to get the ones that you had G'day hold?
No, we didn't get those back.
Ah.
No, you guys got all the stuff from G'day's pack.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's right. Dee Dee stole it all. She's holding them.
I did no such thing.
You thief. You varble.
Oh, right, and the rotten meat.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would not grab that rotten meat.
Yeah, you did. That's canon. You did.
Ugh. It's canon you're carrying it.
Yeah, she definitely got everything because I got the rock. You just didn't hand out all the. Did we even get a count of potions? Is that where I got this one superior healing potion from?
I believe so. I forget how you guys divvied it out, but we did go over the inventory.
I think
I believe
so.
it's buried in Discord somewhere. Or it's buried in the... Oh, it's probably buried in the Roll20 chat.
This is what
It's like,
Corey, you shut the fuck up over there.
You guys are too busy.
It's totally our problem.
He's the one trying to get things done. Oh, do I get the bottomless quiver? I don't think I was here when this was being passed out.
Sure.
I mean, who else has a bow, right?
No one. Yes, we gave that to you. We were like, it makes sense. Yes. I think you were AFK at that point.
No, I was
Make it that
I
night?
was I was unavailable, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the question is, do we know what to leave now? And then walk into the evening? And go ring the door here in the middle of the night? Or wait till the morning and rest one more evening?
I say we go.
And I'm gesturing over to Amila, actually.
Why wouldn't we go now? Why would we let any more time pass? God's
Everybody
no.
max life and full spell slots.
Yeah, we had a long rest, right, DM?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
would we?
you all had a long rest on after the events of the Red Star.
Ah, yes. That was a great long rest. Uh-huh.
Yeah, a long rest of death.
You know, it wouldn't have been so bad if anybody else touched the ghosts, but
It's also not our fault that you decided not to just touch one or two here and there, but was blowing up full swaths of like
Were we not
8
in a
to
rush?
9 to 10
Were we
could
not in a
try
rush?
and avoid a couple of them. Like,
no,
you don't
we were specifically told that they are blocking the way.
Oh.
Don't you also have a good con? You couldn't rush forward.
I do have a pretty okay con. It's not
Mhm.
great. It's a 15. Okay, so it's something. I took some hits, but I'm also the healer. Every single time my body hits the floor, I say, "Get up." Throw yourself at him again.
Did I say you could die?
Oh my gosh, that has to be your catchphrase now.
Right? Oh my god.
It's okay, you guys will fight Dark Arhiho at some point. That will be his
Listen.
catchphrase.
If I can't die yet,
Oh.
neither can you. Okay?
Ugh, not the infamous shadow versions of ourselves.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I feel like Didi and Arhiho would just swap.
Right.
Except a little more gun heavy. Instead of a pistol, it's probably going to be a submachine gun or something.
Tommy gun.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can find one somewhere.
Maybe Beezatooth has one.
Drum mag Tommy gun and just lays in.
Gotta multi-class into an artificer instead, so I can help you make a Tommy gun.
Amila will apply to you, Akari. Well, the 37 hours was just how long it took you all to actually reach out after I gave you the hairpin.
Most of them kind of forget what items we have, so I have to remind them. Fortunately, I wasn't the one holding the hairpin, but even before you gave it to us, I did ask them to talk to you. They did not.
We were frightened. She knew things she was not supposed to.
Super scary.
She was built to look like this, to look as least threatening as possible. You all concocted a story on her behalf.
More evil than an evil child. It is the scariest thing there can be. And he
I
Artico's
agree.
leaning over and whispering with hand covering his mouth.
I agree a scary child is... Yeah, but she's not.
No.
She was in a maid outfit, cleaning rooms.
Yeah.
She's not even in a maid outfit right now. She kind of looks like a shrine maiden.
Windy eyes.
It's the eyes. We have a man made of fire. We have you who can transform into somebody else. We have a moth. And I'm a dude made out of rock. We're the creepy ones. She just looks like a little girl.
Rio looks from each person. Just put on the mask to do the but you're not
And it's we hear your bones crack to change into the shape.
I think I'm seeing your point. Yes. And
Also,
I am usually the one spouting off about fate and should be this and should be that. And here's a little bit slapping in my face, and I'm all like, I don't know, maybe not. I know it. You do care, and I slap him on the back, and I start walking over to Amila a little closer. So, I asked your opinion. Should we just go now? Do you think we'd have a good chance on sneaking up on him in the middle of the night?
Whether you have a good chance or not is to be seen. But if you go, there's a chance that you will succeed. As from an observatory position, it is usually best not to give wizards time to prepare.
And saying this, thank you.
Thank you.
There's nothing worse than a wizard with prep time. They are the Batman of D&D. All right. Well,
Oddly familiar. Yeah, I think I heard something almost just like that the other day from someone who sounded very wise. Yes.
I swear to God. I swear to the gods. All right. Well, I think we should head out. Thank you. Are we good to just walk out? I know we're not in the same place.
Kind of gives you another smirk. Very perceptive. Don't worry, you'll return to from whence you came. Are you all prepared to head out then?
Look around, everybody.
Yeah.
Shakes his head, yes.
I'm ready.
Very well.
Yes. Let's go.
Very well. Then I wish you the best of luck. Oh, great and powerful sages. As you all turn and begin to walk away, you begin to hear once again the melancholic tone of the guitar as she continues to play. And you hear her call out once more. Oh, and Orinarius, don't forget you shouldn't neglect your own dreams. As that last word rings out among the air, you hear a final strum of the guitar. And the next thing you realize, the twilight sky is gone, replaced back with a mid-afternoon sky. The hustle and bustle of children playing in the park around you returns. And Amila is nowhere to be seen.
I knew it was too dead to be a Hylian Saturday. Alright. Let's get a move on, yeah?
Yes, but what do you think she meant by that last statement?
I think that's something only you can answer.
I think she was trying to help you some way recover from how you're feeling. Let's get out of here. Got things to do.
Yes. I'm following you. I'm riding on your shoulder.
I was about to say, yeah.
Alright, so you're making way back to the Lost Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop. Yeah. We have to go through Tetra's camp, right?
Yeah, you could, for brevity's sake, yes, you would, and their Tetra would give Beat the clear to set out on an adventure as Lineback is being Lineback.
Drunk.
Crying.
Some days I kind of wish I could be Lineback. Wouldn't have to worry about all this.
No, but you're stuck with us.
Where's my payment?
I already gave it to you.
What is my payment?
I don't. It's 2 shekels. I'll get you 2 shekels every other Tuesday and the 3rd Sunday of every other year.
That's oddly specific.
This is when Akari leaves. I'm gonna make a second character. I'm going to make a second character.
You're not allowed, Akari.
Not up to you. Yes.
Go ahead.
No, if you notice that Akari's not fighting as hard.
Oh, payment options directly reflect damage output. Gotcha.
Exactly.
That's the premier. You want max damage? That is definitely the premier package. You are gonna love it.
Yeah, I have.
Your package.
Get you in there
I have
real
been
cheap.
supplying y'all with breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
That's true.
and I don't even get paid.
And we are incredibly thankful, Akari. Your
You get
payment
paid.
is our friendship.
I know. You
Yeah,
get
why
paid
are you here? Why are you here?
I'm kidding.
Do they pay you? Do they pay you, or are you just traveling along with them too? Like, were you hired? Come on, Didi. Make them pay you too. Like,
Excuse me.
I'm kidding.
Excuse me,
I
Akari.
think she was more like a lost puppy, and if you left her out there by herself, one of the wildlife might get her.
and this is
So
what
now
we
we
argue
keep
about
her
the
as-
whole way.
A pet in our group. Didi Foursquare the pet.
Foursquare.
This is the whole argument on the way to the last one. Just waiting.
That is now canon. We picked up Didi as a lost pet. We're trying to find
I mean, that's pretty much how it happened.
Oh my
She's,
god.
you know, yeah. Set out in the world by herself, lost, afraid, and alone. In some scary, deep, dark dungeon on the top of a cliff on a fucking snowy mountain guarded by dragons
Man, that's where she
and
lived.
traps. Wow, that was crazy. And down like a crazy Alice hole. Dude, that was a trip. But there was Dee Dee, and now she's here.
Yep.
God.
Now we have to feed her.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Every
feed her,
every
I
group's
feed
got
her.
a garbunk.
A garbunk. Oh.
At least you don't gotta clean up after her, Pete says.
Thankfully. Could you imagine? Didi, how big of poops do you make?
Oh my god.
Hey now, we all know that ladies don't poop.
No, they pellet.
Thank you, God.
They- Did you say they pellet?
No. No.
That's amazing.
I don't know if I'm comfortable answering that, Oro. Thank you.
I mean,
I mean, to be fair, yeah, consent on
I
that
mean, it
one's a good
does-
call.
well, yeah, like a regular moth, it depends on what they eat, anyways. So I don't know if like a Lunala would have the same.
Is this
Hey.
really research necessary?
Hey,
I mean,
Dee
do
Dee.
Lunalan even have sphincters?
I mean, they have.
I
And we're
read
just
in the-
talking about Lunalan on the way there as well. Just like
yeah.
right in front of Dee. Like,
Well, we know
an
that
anatomy.
Lunalans produce silk.
Yeah. So is that like
Yeah.
the
So-
same as Masonia?
They got to get the nutrients from somewhere. So clearly,
Is it like? Yeah. So it must be. Well, you eat vegetables, and moths don't actually really eat, so you are already different in that. So
wait? So is the silk the poop?
that's
No.
right.
No.
Oh my God, Oro, you're wearing poop.
Damn it, Dee Dee!
He's just wearing a shitty shirt.
Oh my god. Now we need a silk shirt that says, "This is my shitty shirt."
This is, yeah.
But this conversation happens as you all make your way from the Tetra Pirates encampment back to where you found the Lunalan, on the outskirts of the Lost Woods. As you begin to approach, the same eerie fog lightly billows out towards you as you stand at the mouth to the Lost Woods. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna change shape. Go back into my regular body. By the gods, it is the strangest of sensations, that shape-shifting. And
Yes. Could you do it from off of my shoulder next time?
oh,
I
sorry,
remember.
I climb off of Ario.
Some of the bottom of your robe gets stuck between some of the pauldrons on Arhiho's armor.
Help here, as I am trying to pull it off. Yeah, thank you. My
Tangled.
apologies.
He's tangled. Was he hanging? Like getting your leg caught in the fence as you're trying to get over?
He starts to slide down your arm, it gets hooked, and he just does a full 180 flip.
You remember the path? There was a path, wasn't there? Was it
Yes.
left? Lots of left. I remember we had to go left.
I think it was left, right, left.
Well, it was straight up, then left, and then we'd hit a fork. Right was where the ambush was. Left is where the tree and the giant spider came out. Sorry, Ranger, this is my job.
Dad, I'm hungry.
You, Akari, are a ranger?
I'm hungry, Dad.
Yes?
The gods, I thought you were a cleric this whole time.
No? How did I give that vibe?
Anyway,
I can't tell if you're serious.
I'm actually being serious.
Clerics do not have dragon pets.
You are absolutely right.
Or shoot bows as like a primary weapon.
Yeah.
I thought you were. I don't like.
Or move incredibly fast on the battlefield.
I have no idea how I got that impression, but above table, I really did think you were a cleric. That's amazing.
I only have spells up to 2nd level. I'm not a cleric.
Gosh.
As you all proceed further and further into the woods themselves, you eventually find yourself in a familiar little cross section of the woods itself. Can everyone go ahead and give me a perception check?
DD, the god in the sky said everyone, not just Arhiho.
Are you gonna roll higher than a 5 this time?
14 DD.
Still doesn't beat my 22, Oro. Maybe you should focus more.
I did not know that.
As you all kind of go about these familiar grounds, you kind of look around, and any scarring upon the grounds themselves from the creatures that you experienced that night have all but disappeared, almost as if it had never happened in the first place. As you proceed further along and you find yourselves at the familiar fork in the road, where you had gone right and found the ambush of the wolf creatures, and left where you had gone and found the Lunalan. You look down. There's no traces that any sort of large spider or any other humans had walked through here. The forest appears to be untouched.
There's definitely unnatural. Even I can sense that. Akari, there should be some signs of us.
But I'm not surprised that they'd clean up after their own mess. They don't want anyone knowing they're here. Or, worse thoughts, they're recycling the bodies as well.
Is it the kind of thing where it's like it's been cleaned, or the kind of thing where like a broken twig is now no longer broken?
Give me a survival check.
Can I aid him, DM?
Sure.
Can I guide him?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. And 1d4. Oh,
And you're getting assisted, so it is with advantage.
Oh, excellent.
and an additional
Oh,
d4.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I had a
You still have a
D4.
D4.
Oh!
Oh,
So 12? A 12. That's a big fat 12.
You look around and you can remember where like large scale damage had happened. You kind of head up the pathway a little bit where the ambush was, and you look up where Oro had launched his fireball. The trees themselves are back to how they were before. No evidence that a fireball
No
had ever been
scorching.
cast there.
Crazy.
It seems like this place had been completely restored.
I mean, I know you're saying they want to cover the tracks, but this is more than that. Maybe it's just this place.
I mean, the Lost Woods are strange.
Can't trust anything that happens in here. And keep
The
moving.
biggest enemy be your mind. we want to check out where we fought the wolves, or do we want to go to the stump?
I think we want to go to the stump.
All right.
Did we go vertical?
Like fly?
Yes.
That would not be a bad idea.
I mean, I see there's lots of branches and stuff where we're able to get up into the trees and at least maybe check out the joint, inspect a little better before we go plunging into the spider's cave. I will take that silence as a resounding yes, and Arhijo sprouts forth his spectral wings and takes to the air.
And this moment of light is brought to you by thegrumpycookies.com.
Don't forget to use your code Sands of Fate 20 to get 20% off.
I'll quickly move back to my squirrel form and jump on your back, Arhijo, as you take flight.
As he's moving, the bones crick and crack and break as he breaks down to a squirrel, leaping from one limb to the next. As Arhijo takes flight and lands on his shoulder as they both go plummeting to the ground. No.
What?
No. What?
What?
Why?
No, flies him like a dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. I am toothless.
Ow. Is it because Oro didn't kick you to activate your
Exactly.
tail feathers?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
This changes everything.
Could officially say that Oro has mounted Arhijo.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you agreed to that, Arhijo.
Well, I mean,
I love it. I love it.
it's like Banjo Kazooie or Tooie or whatever, you know?
Man, great game.
Or like Mech Warrior. I'm like the mech, and you're like the little rocket weapon I have on my shoulder.
Heck yeah, dude. Just shoot fire bolts the whole time.
Exactly.
But yeah, you fly up into the air and you get a good look at the top of this old stump. It is completely covered in this thick moss that completely covers the top of it. As you kind of take a look at different angles, you see some glinting of the sunlight that peeks through the canopy above as you see thick spider web. And you remember that the moss covering here acts like a trap door.
Spiders are the worst. Can I look on the outside of this thing for, I don't know, a lever that would, if there's a lever that opens this up?
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Sure. Oh, 21.
With the 21, you kind of look around the base of the dead tree trunk. You can see some spots where some of the bark has kind of rotted away that you kind of take a quick glance at, and you imagine leads inside.
Okay. Are they big spots?
They're about you guys sized.
Okay. Possibly a way in.
You guys' size is such a wide variable.
It's big enough for you guys to squeeze through if you would like to try.
Sure. I'd like to try to squeeze through.
Okay.
Any webs?
Go ahead and give me... Give me a perception check.
Oh, it's bound to happen.
Sometimes we make up for one another.
Akari, as you kind of begin to make your way into the area and kind of begin to shift through, it's relatively tight. You can feel some of the bark scraping off on some of the rocks on your shoulders and your head. But you do eventually manage to get through. And as you finish getting through, you are greeted to a large, expansive tunnel that burrows down deeper into the ground. And above you is a large moss sheet covered in a thick spiderweb substance.
Yeah, I'll send on the sending scales to just found a way in.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say I was watching down from the canopies.
Yeah, you would have seen Akari slip in between some of the roots.
So Arhijo is gonna go ahead and fly down with Oro or Lucius and land near the entrance and ask, what do you see in there?
It's
Do I see-
cave system?
Can I also roll a perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to keep a lookout.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Akari.
Yeah. It's a cave expanse. It's like huge. There's a lot of spiderwebs.
We did see that giant spider.
Yeah.
So, do we...
Y'all coming in?
Okay, and Arhijo will proceed forward to squeeze down in. I'm sure I'm. How tall are you, Akari?
5'2".
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely taller. I think you're just a little wider.
Broad.
Broad-shouldered, sir. Broad-shouldered.
He's
Built
only
like a
heavy because of what he's made out of, okay?
brick house, exactly. All right.
This is mineral weight, okay?
Listen. It
Water
would
weight.
look weird to make a rock man look like a stick figure. What is this?
Yeah. Yeah, I am a Goron in this world for a reason, I guess.
I mean, let's call it what it is. Right?
And you just Somehow you hear it in your head through the sending scales, but he's mumbling. It's like there is no cute Goron in this world.
No, unfortunately, no.
DM, as we're diving in, do we see anything that sticks out? Anything of concern? We don't see any more of those.
Arhiho, as you are crossing in with Oro, I do need you to give me a perception check as well. Okay. As
Do I still get the extra
Arhiho,
1d4? How long does that last?
it's a one-time use
Okay.
for
Yeah.
1 minute, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. As Arhiho kind of flies down with Oro still on his shoulder, Oro, you're kind of keeping an eye out, paying close attention to the rustle of trees and bushes, but nothing seems to stand out or come off as suspicious. As Arhiho lands and he begins to make his way between some of the roots, you kind of glance up, and Arhiho, you're being very careful as you go in, and you see like this blotch of something fuzzy kind of sitting up in the corner of one of the roots.
Can I further inspect this? Get like a light on it, maybe?
Yeah, how are you doing? How would you do this? And what are you doing?
Seeing that black fuzziness and having it stand out, Arhiho would go ahead and draw his sword, and he would go ahead and cast Empowered to send his sword glowing a holy light. So he pulls his sword. As he does, he is casting the spell both while he's drawing the weapon to hold it up and actually inspect the black fuzziness a little more closely. It almost bringing my face to look at it. You can tell he almost wants to touch it.
Yeah, it looks like a strange ball-like mass of something fuzzy.
Can I point it out to Akari? Akari, look at this. What is this? I just kind of like wave the blade over it. Oh.
As Akari comes back over and steps within the light, you see that Akari has some black fuzzy stuff on the crown of his head.
Can we tell what it is exactly, DM?
You can give me a nature check.
Arhiho, you want to aid me?
Yeah, absolutely. 13.
I'm glad. Yep, I'm glad you did.
With a 13, little hard to tell without like actually interacting with it. It could be some sort of fungus. It could be some sort of flora that you may not be super familiar with. Kind of hard to tell.
That some's on Akari's head?
Yes. There's like a blob on Akari's head.
Okay, well, it's not on the wall. I'm going to go inspect the one that's on Akari's head. and like
Yo,
get my.
why are you getting so close?
Wait, hold still. Let me look at this. It's on their
What?
head. And I'm like,
What's
I'm
on
like,
my
kind
head?
of like getting on top, or like looking at the black, like have my
Hey!
sword kind of waving up in front of his face. Can I like get like my face really close and inspect it, like looking at it? Is it moving? Is it growing?
It appears to react to Akari's motions as it kind of waves in the air in response.
Can I touch it with my sword?
As soon as you touch it with your sword, you watch as the fuzzy ball of mass, begins to scatter and disperse as hundreds and hundreds of little tiny spiders begin to flee.
I hate this so much. above table. I hate this so much. Does Akari see this?
Can Akari feel the skittering of spiders on his skin?
Huh.
I mean, it is skin, so will you let him?
Sure.
Okay.
Because it went from just like nothing to this strange sensation as it begins to extend over your skin.
Ugh. What the fuck did you do? Arhio!
Okay, I don't freak out. I just start
I just cast
swapping.
Booming Blade on my body? I don't
just-
know.
As soon as I start seeing them scatter everywhere and I realize what it is, Arhijo will literally start using the blunt side of his sword to start whacking at the spiders as they're crawling, trying to kill or stop the movement of swaths of them if I can.
Edie, what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm assuming that I see all of it, correct?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, how many spiders?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay.
You look up and you see another like blob of them in the top of the one of the branch of the roots. You probably surmise there's anywhere between probably about 400 to 500 on Akari and about 2,000 still up in their little spot.
Okay.
Eat them, Dee Dee.
Eat them. I don't like spiders. Spiders eat me.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Gosh.
All you hear in the background is just metal on stones. Ding, ding.
Okay. Can I fly up? I want to try and like cut through and move the branch away so that they don't accidentally fall more on him. I want to get that branch away from him.
So it's in the little root passageway that leads to the interior of the trunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you wanted to like try to like push them out of the way, you could easily just reach a hand up and brush at them.
I just didn't want to touch them, but yeah, I'll do that.
As you do so and your fingers get close, you begin to watch as they billow like a wave and begin to scatter and disperse. You watch a couple as they accidentally fall onto your arm and begin to slowly run their way down your arm.
I'm going to jump back and start violently shaking my arm off. Get off. But they're gone now, I think. Arhio, you'll have to deal with that yourself.
Oh, I didn't hear a word you're saying. I'm violently attacking the spiders while Dancy feeding left and right, back and forth, trying to stomp on anything that might try and crawl on me, not keep my feet in position long enough to get something to crawl on me, and using the blunt side of my weapon to try and get said spiders that were on or near Akari's quote-unquote head, face area. I'm being gentle-ish.
Yeah, and you're very easily to clear them out. But you all eventually make your way inside. You stand at the mouth of a large tunnel that extends further into the ground beneath the Lost Woods. As you begin making
an option.
What was that?
Sorry, I said stealth isn't always an option.
Or you can always proceed forward stealthily. As you kind of get a good feeling for the size scale, as you kind of begin to make your way a bit deeper, you begin to see that the scale of this burrowed out tunnel is absolutely massive. You see thick lines of cobwebs lined against the wall between some of the rocks. You can see a myriad of different smaller spider species living harmoniously amongst the cavern's cracks and crevices. As you make your way further in, you begin to see strange things. From the walls, you begin to see strange bibs of wires and other mechanical devices that almost seem to meld in and out of the earth like a weaving root system. Welcome.
Sorry, the laptop died.
It's all good. What was the last thing you heard?
Hey. You were, or Dee Dee was dealing with the spiders, and then the laptop died.
Okay. So after a couple of minutes, you all manage to clear the spiders off and begin to make your way down the massive burrowed tunnel that you find yourselves in. You see small spots of flora that has managed to regrow within the ecosystem here. Among the myriad of arachnid species that have begun to make their homes within the cracks and crevices of the tunnel itself. After walking for some time, you begin to see some strangeness within the tunnel itself. You begin to see a root-like system of metallic wires sprouting throughout the cave. Move them to here, please. Here. As you stare down the long, foreboding tunnel, you find yourselves almost to be spider-sized, compared to what would call this place home. But with the emergence of the mechanical wires and the familiar blue pulsing energy from Beezathuth's work, you know that following this tunnel will lead you to Beezathuth himself. And that is where we'll end the session.
Nice.
Well, there's a path.
Let's go.
What lay at the end of the path? We'll find out.
As we enter into the path, I'm going to look at you, Arhiho, and I'm going to say, come what may. Right, brother?
That is right. And another now soon to be signature fist bump with Lucius and his little paw. Don't forget, when in doubt, fireball it out.
Hell yeah. When in doubt, fireball it out.
GG's, guys. That was great. Good RP.
Fantastic
Yes.
session, everybody. Fantastic
Sorry.
RP.
How fun.
Sorry, Beat. I know you're not here. I'll make sure we send over our contracts later. Clearly have permission. All right, and then we are playing next week, yes, and then we're gonna go
Yes.
every other week after that. And then, John, quick question: because we are missing Rachel and Sean, are we gonna be skipping next week for Whispering Sands?
No.
Probably. No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I am unsure if I'll be there next week. I am celebrating my birthday. But
Nice.
I will let
Happy
you
birthday.
know.
Yeah.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Mhm, Happy
No
birthday.
pressure. Yes, if you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it on your
Yeah,
actual
please.
birthday too.
Reply to my invite, Danny. But yeah, no, I'm just planning to go to drag brunch on that Sunday, so I do not know. I will be aware of my surroundings. That is
Well,
That's the best way to play D&D.
Sorry, what?
I said that's the best way to play D&D.
No, I have to be the brain cell. Otherwise, we won't go anywhere.
can have one day off. A Curry can have one day off from the thing. I'm sure all of our brain cells combined will be almost equivalent as yours.
It's a close call.
Close.
No, I believe in y'all.
All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night, and then just let us know in chat whether or not that's gonna go through. Not a big deal. And we'll see you all next time.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone. GG's. Much love. Thank